Lamplight presents Endangered, a Joe Pickett novel, by C.J. Box, narrated by David Chandler. The author opens with two epigraphs. The first is a quote from The Conduct of Life by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Men are what their mothers made them. The second quote that begins this novel is from Evil Deeds by Eminem. Therefore I did not know that I would grow up to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds. And now, Endangered.
Part 1. Lek 64. Chapter 1. When Wyoming Game Warden Joe Pickett received the call every parent dreads, he was standing knee-high in thick sagebrush counting the carcasses of sage-grouse. He was up to 21. Feathers carpeted the dry soil and clung to the waxy blue-green leaves of the sagebrush within a 50-foot radius. The air smelled of dust, sage, and blood. It was late morning in mid-March on a vast brush-covered flat managed by the Federal Bureau of Land Management. There wasn't a single tree for 18 miles to the west on the BLM land until the rolling hills rocked back on their heels and began their sharp ascent into the snow-covered Bighorn Mountains, which were managed by the U.S. Forest Service. The summits of the mountains were obscured by a sudden late-season snowstorm, and the sky was leaden and close. Joe's green Game and Fish Ford pickup straddled the ancient two-track road that had brought him up there, the engine idling and the front driver's door still open from when he'd leapt out. His yellow Labrador, Daisy, was trembling in the bed of the truck, her front paws poised on the top of the bedwall as she stared out at the expanse of land. Twin strings of drool hung from her mouth. She smelled the carnage out on the flat, and she wanted to be a part of it. "Stay," Joe commanded. Daisy moaned, reset her paws, and trembled some more. Joe wore his red uniform shirt with a pronghorn patch on the sleeve, Wrangler jeans, cowboy boots, and a Filson vest against the chill. His worn gray Stetson was clamped on tight.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?